Alright, yo. This is Raynolf, and this is for my astrology peeps. For everybody who thinks it's cool when you're hanging out with some rando people, or with some acquaintances, or even some people that are friends, to start talking about astrology with terms, and just everybody's gonna like it, everybody's gonna connect, everybody's gonna understand when I say, I remember you had a Leo sun and a Leo moon. What are you passionate about? And then you find that everybody's shooting you down. There was no point in you ever talking about Leo this, Leo that. People are walking away. You should have never brought this shit up. We've all been there, right? The hack is you just say, what are you passionate about? You don't fucking say, I remember you were a Leo moon and a Leo sun. Because number one, they may not even remember that. They may have just saw it on a chart one time. Number two, you're calling for some kind of connection here. You're calling for some kind of, see me, approve of my game, jump into this game with me, jump into the world of astrology with me. We're going to have a taboo chat over here on the side. Aren't we cool? So you're basically calling for attention. You're calling for approval by even bringing it up. You should never directly bring up astrological terms. Now, does that mean that you shouldn't be thinking astrologically all the time? This guy's a Scorpio ascendant. I know this lady over here is a Pisces. I know this. Of course. Keep thinking like that. But there's a reason why it's an occult science. It's because you're not supposed to fucking talk about it. Right? And you say, well, you're being dishonest then. You could manipulate people from this point of view. If you know all about astrology, but you never let anybody know how you know so much shit, then aren't you being a deceptive coward? No. Because if you ask me, Raynolf, how did you know that? How did you know that I would have this tendency? How did you know that I felt like this when this happened? Then you just tell them the answer. Because I remember this about your chart, and I understand astrology. Period. So only let them know about astrology once you've already proven it right, in action. You see what I'm saying? Never lead with it, because all you can do is alienate people. All you can do is give them that chance to shit on you. All you can do is give them that chance to feel uncomfortable. Never even do that. Just keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. Oh, wow, Raynolf made a brilliant insight. How did he do that? They come to you one-on-one, they ask you how you did it. They seem worthy, you tell them the truth. I did it because I'm a fucking shaman. You see? I did it because I know how to do it. And it's called this, astrology. Now, does that mean that I think you, the person who's asking me how I knew it, is going to give a fuck ever about astrology, ever figure it out, ever go past the surface level? No, I doubt you're ever going to do that. Because it's not in your fucking game. You would have already figured it out like me. And then you would have come to me and we would have been talking about astrology already. But it's like this. Golf, right? Birdies, eagles, par, driver, wedge. There's a jargon to everything. There's a jargon to basketball, foul, free throw, flagrant foul, timeout. There's a jargon to anything that you want in life. There's a jargon to wine drinking, tannins, and ABV, percent alcohol, and what region of the world was this wine from, and what year is it, and vintage, and blah, 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 right? Same thing with astrology. So you can talk about the principles that you can get from golf, the principles that you can get from basketball, the principles you can get from wine drinking without bringing them up specifically. You see what I'm saying? So for one of those examples, golf is a game where you play by yourself, right? And you play against everybody else that's playing. So you're going to learn some lessons about life when you play golf. But in order to tell those lessons to other people, like I learned, you must control your emotions, because when I want to break the fucking putter over my knee in half, I only have one putter in my bag. So if I don't control my emotions, I have to borrow somebody else's putter, and I'm a lefty, so I shouldn't break putters. That's what I learned about golf. Now, somebody may not know what a fucking putter was, but I broke a club. That was the life lesson. I didn't control my emotions, I broke a club. You can tell them that, and they'll understand it. What's a club? Well, it's the thing that you swing to hit the ball. Oh, okay, you broke one of those? Why'd you do that? You see? So nobody's going to get it when you come in with ascendant and Jupiter and squares and trines and oppositions and quincunxes and fucking third trimester and fucking pada 1 and nakshatras and navamsha and dasamsha, and nobody's going to fucking get it. okay? So do everybody in the situation a favor and ask what you were going to ask anyways without hinting that you got that question from astrology, okay? That's it. Keep your cards close to your chest. If someone asks what cards you have, you can show them. But there's no point in walking around throwing your cards at people. Hey, take this, because all you're doing is looking to level up in their mind, but they don't give a fuck. So it's going to backfire. Don't look for approval. Just win the game. With that, have a great night, family. Bye-bye.